class to Bio 324R, more colloquially known as microbiology. And today we're going to spend our time on our favorite subject, as we always do, microbes. But this time we're going to be looking at ones that live on the human body. You are not you. At least most of you isn't. There are 10 times as many bacterial cells living on or in your body as there are human cells that make up who you are as a person. Which means there are about 2 to 6 pounds of bacteria that account for your body weight. 2 to 6 pounds. That's pretty impressive. And what do these bacteria do? Well, for the most part, they're just there. They're all over you, inside of you, in some of your most intimate places. They're in your gut, they're in your mouth, they're in your nose, and some of them are in your eye. And these bacteria are there constantly, all the time. And that is what we will be spending this lesson on. What are these bacteria doing there? And why is the human body just not killing them off? Because our immune system has the resources to go after them, mostly. But it's not. The immune system is allowing these bacteria to live on our body. Completely free license. And that will be today's lesson. I hope you're excited. I know I am.
Come back later.
Mr. Stinson, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Like, what you just said. What you just said. That's what's wrong.
The 2 to 6 pounds of bacteria? And
Yes?
No. There's nothing wrong with the bacteria that are on you. If you had stayed for the rest of the lecture, you would have heard it's perfectly healthy for them to be there.
Okay. That just doesn't make any sense.
Because you have 2 to 6 pounds of bacteria on you, how could it be healthy?
Bacteria, right? Like, cleanliness. That's how you get rid of those things. We don't want things living on us. No. Bad.
That's a common misconception that I get from many first years in microbiology. You don't need to be worried. I want you to take a deep breath and let it out. So, the bacteria that live inside of your body, most of them are perfectly harmless, and some of them are very beneficial, and you need them to survive.
But how does that make sense? The immune system fights bacteria. I know that.
The immune system does fight bacteria when they get in the wrong place, or if they're pathogens that you've seen before.
Yeah?
But these bacteria don't make you sick. I mean, you were sitting in my lecture doing pretty well until you heard the truth. But those bacteria were there before I mentioned them, and you never noticed them at all.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that I want them to be there.
Well, you actually want them there more than you might think. It may seem gross, and to some extent, it is. But you need them, or you would be dead.
How does that make any sense? If I got rid of all the bacteria, then I wouldn't get sick, right?
If you got rid of all of the pathogens, you wouldn't get sick. But you're almost never sick. For the the most part, you're healthy, and you only get sick once in a while. So, your body is doing a good job of protecting itself against what's dangerous and ignoring what's beneficial.
Okay. So if I got rid of all the beneficial bacteria, I would die?
Oh yeah. Pretty quick.
But what can they possibly be doing for me?
That's a great question that Mr. Stinson just raised. How can microbes be beneficial to you and you